Good morning, Earlyon families. This is Miss Jennifer here, and today I got a very exciting experiment for you guys today. And today, just to refresh your memory, STEAM is an acronym, or STEM. It is a short form for the fields of science, technology, engineering, art, and math. And the first category is science, which science is cause and effect. Whereas our second one is called technology, what we're going to be focusing on today. Whereas we're going to be learning about different things that we can use as technology, as it could be a phone, or it could be a computer, or it could be an iPad, or it could be a flashlight, or a magnifying glass. It could be endless. And our third one is engineering, which is exploring how objects work together for the best results. And our fourth one is art, which is using basic materials to see which one you like to work with the best. It could be glue, it could be glitter, it could be coloring materials, it could be paper, it could be anything. And our last one, our fifth one, is math, which includes counting, weighing, any type of sort of those. And today, in the area of STEAM, we are focusing on is technology. And everybody's like, how is coding technology? Well, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an explanation, but we're going to have to wait for that. So remember, think of those questions in your mind, my friends. But today, we will be experimenting with coding, which is called Follow the Coding. And it's a really fun game to do with your child as well at home. But before we begin our experiment, I want to ask some I wonder questions. What are your predictions? A prediction is what you will think about what will be happening. And so please comment below. What are your predictions for this? Follow the coding. And some of my I wonder questions are, I wonder how coding will work. There's many different ways that we could learn coding. And I wonder, what is coding? So I'm going to tell you what coding is. Coding is writing computer programs using programming languages. Coding for kids, for us, is usually taught using content that is high interest while creating projects that involve creative input. In short, coding for kids is typically gamified, making it fun for kids to learn. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make coding fun for kids, but we're going to be using a type of technology-ish. And I wonder what following the code is. Well, we are going to get into that, my friends. So what you're going to need for this is you're just going to need a piece of paper and some coloring materials. So I got my crayons here, or my markers, and we're going to start off. So first, you can either print off a picture of an arrow, or you can draw a picture of an arrow. And I chose to draw my arrows, if you'd like. They're pretty tricky. And I am going to draw a big arrow. So let me show you my little arrow. It's not going to be the best arrow, but that's okay. Here is my arrow. And I'm going to color it in a little bit so you guys can get a little bit of what we're going to be doing. There is my orange arrow. And now, after that, is you're going to start by making arrows going into different directions. But you can keep your arrow facing upwards or downwards, as if you can move your page around. It can go this way. It can go this way. It can go this way. It can even go this way. It can go many different directions. It's like a clock, an arrow on a clock. It goes all the way around. And now what then you're going is to follow that said code in the direction that is shown. So I'm going to take you guys along with me as I'm going to show you. I'm just going to place this down, and I'm going to move you guys so you can get a view at what we're going to be doing. I'm going to plop you up here, and you're going to get a look at what we're going to be doing. Look at that, my friends. Such a pretty tree. All right, so see these arrows that I have placed right around here. I'll show you. I'll get a little bit closer up for you guys. Here are my arrows. And it's facing my tree, as that is my objective of where I want to go. And so what we're going to do for coding is we're going to follow the arrows at where they lead. And so your child can make as many arrows as they'd like with either a print off one or with making them. And what you're going to do is you can follow wherever the arrows lead. So mine are going to follow in a direction facing towards the Christmas tree. So I am going to follow the direction of the Christmas tree. So here we go. My coding is up, 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 and then turn, or it could be to the right. And that kind of teaches them how it is from left to right. All right, so I'm going to go up, 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 and we're going to turn. And we made it to our destination, my friends. Look at that. And now I could switch it up, and I could make it more difficult by going towards you guys. I could make it so that you guys are my destination. So I would start from the tree. I would start from when I turned, and I will turn to the left, and I will go up, 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 and I'm straight to you guys. Isn't that great? All right, I'm gonna bring you back up now. Ooh, nice and high. And I'm gonna bring you back to our little comfy spot so I can talk to you guys. All right, so that is our little follow the coding. It is a very simple and easy, fun, physical, gross motor activity for them to do indoors, as I showed you. It is very fun on this cold weather that's coming from the snow. And I wanted to tell you guys that there is an extension on the iPad, that's what's bringing the technology involved. It's an activity that is basically coding. It's like how mine was, but it's on an iPad. And this activity is called Think and Learn Code a Pillar. It's an activity on an app that I will post after you guys if you'd like to try it out. It's for kids under 5. What it means is that if you need help, a friendly caterpillar through different levels of puzzles by dragging and dropping the right direction arrows. So if the caterpillar is asking you to turn, it will ask you to drag it into the direction that it's wanting to go. But I will place information about it in the comments below after this live. This app also introduced sequencing for kids. It helps them get familiar with the drag and drop. It introduces colors and counting. Isn't that awesome? So it kind of incorporates technology and math. That is awesome. So what they are learning is the memory. This is a great way with their memory of remembering what comes next. So if somebody is making their code, follow the code, they can think of when is it gonna, how many arrows is there gonna be? And sometimes you can make it more difficult by taking the arrows away after, and they gotta remember the direction that it's going. That could be for some of your older ones if they want a little bit more of a challenge. Also, another one that they're learning is pattern. Following a pattern that is shown in front of them. So it could be blue, red, purple, and orange. Or it could be blue, green, green. And that's a pattern that they're learning. Also, it is gross motor. It is physical. You're moving your body. You could jump on to each arrow to your destination. You could skip to your next destination on each arrow. You could do a different action or movement that you could tell them to do. It just gets their bodies moving, gets the blood flowing, gets the heart pumping. It makes them nice and warmed up for the day. But I hope you enjoyed today's STEM experiment on this wonderful Friday morning. And I want to thank you so much for me being here to show you guys my fun Follow the Coding. And I will make sure to put that app in the bottom in the comments for you guys to check out. It is a fun activity as I checked it out. It is super fun for our little friends under 5. And I hope you guys to see you in our next STEM experiment. Have a good one, my friends. Bye!